specifically talking about the book of Job. I think that's what he's trying to say.
Okay, he's talking about.
I'm not sure what he means. Though. Like, what about Job?
Well, the thing is that even right now, what we were doing in Isaiah 49:6, we were using the Septuagint to contrast what the text says, so just to bring an additional witness. But for whatever.
Come on, guys. I was simply quoting from a source that I read about the book of Job. It's more accurate from the Masoretic text, and this is basically the quote from this encyclopedia that I read. The Masoretic text is still the best source for the text of Job, and the reason why they're saying that is basically because the book of Job is written with how do they put it? There's difficult words or difficult lines being omitted, and the Greek text, which I'm guessing is the Septuagint, is somewhat of a paraphrase, showing according to some theological bias in places. Okay, so here's a Bible verse in particular. Since Brother Faithful wanted to bring up Paul, let's see what Paul was quoting in 1 Corinthians 3:19. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with God, for it is written, He taketh the wise in their own craftiness. All right, now let's see if the Septuagint says the same thing. All right, the Septuagint says in verse 13 of Job chapter 5, verse 13. Who takes the wise in their wisdom and subverts the counsel of the crafty? I mean, it's close, but let's see what the King James has to say. Okay, Job 5:13 in the King James Version. He taketh the wise in their own craftiness. Ding, 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 ding. It looks like we have an identical match right here. And so I guess what the scholars were saying about the book of Job not being an accurate account, well, the Masoretic text being a more accurate account is what I think I'll go with. And when they say more accurate, that means more accurate than the Septuagint. And I guess they're not saying spot on with everything. And there's a couple other verses that reflects that, but the King James Version seems to be more accurate. And I'm gonna go to one more and show you how left field the Septuagint goes with the book of Job. Alrighty, the second reference is Romans 11:35. Or who hath first given to him, and it shall be recompensed unto him again. All right, so it's looking like Paul is quoting Job 41 and 11. Let's see what the Septuagint 41 and 11 says. Out of his nostrils proceeds smoke of a furnace burning with fire of coals. Huh? Hold on. Let me go back to Romans 11:35 again and see what that says. Or who have first given to him, and it shall be recompensed unto him again. Now let me go back to the Septuagint. All right, let me make sure. Job 41 and 11. This is the Septuagint. Out of his nostrils proceeds smoke of a furnace burning with coals, with fire of coals. I mean, to me, that's a major fail, brother. All right, let me see if the KJV is a major fail as well. Okay, Job 41 and 11. Who hath prevented me that I should repay him? Whosoever is under the whole heaven is mine. All right, so this is more accurate to Romans 11:35 than in the KJV than the Septuagint, Job 41 and 11. All right, let's just read verse 1 of Job 41 and 11 in the KJV and see if the first verse are similar between the KJV and the Septuagint. All right. Canst thou draw out Leviathan with a hook, or his tongue with the cord which thou lettest down? Okay, now let's see what the Septuagint says. Okay. Hast thou not seen him, and hast thou not wondered at the things said of him? Doest thou not fear, because preparation has been made by me? For who is there that resists me? Okay. All right. I guess they're saying the same thing, but it sounded like totally different context to me. So, I guess I'll go with the scholars on this one and say that the Masoretic text, which the KJV is based off of, I guess I'll have to go with the KJV when we consider the book of Job. So I guess all that added text that's in the book of Job 42 and 17 in the Septuagint, I guess that's just added text, man, which is biased. I guess like the encyclopedia says, just a whole lot of added fluff that's not in the Masoretic text, and it's not in the Dead Sea Scrolls either. So, all right, so I guess we can move
For a reason,
on.
I think he doesn't like the Septuagint because of obviously what Job 42:17 has to say in there. Anybody who wants to see what Job 42:17 has to say, they can go ahead and read that for themselves. So, we won't go to that right now because we'll definitely be here all night. But
well, I want to correct Brother Faithful and the SOG proponents on this matter right here, because I don't have a problem with what Job 42 and 17 says. What I have a problem with is added text and added fluff. So basically, when you read the lower part of I guess this is commentary after Job 17. It's basically saying that Job is the son of Esau, and the grandson of Esau, and his real name is Jobab. So I guess you just got to do some research on Jobab, because there's more than one Jobab, and let's see. Let me just see if I can find some quick history right quick. Alrighty, it looks like I found a timeline with Job's suffering and Esau's descendants. And the reason why I brought up Esau's descendants is because Job 42 and 17 pretty much said that Job was a descendant of Esau. Okay, and I'm looking and I see 4 references to Job, or according to Job 42 and 17, or the commentary after Jobab. All right, so one is a son of Jochim, and the name of an Arabian family group that was in Genesis 10 and 29, and 1 Corinthians 1 and 23. And scholars are not agreed regarding the location of the tribes. So now that right there seems kind of close to when Job was born, but still that was 300 years before his suffering. So it very well could have been Job, but The second one is the king of Edom. And this is the one that Job 42 is talking about, which we'll notice is like, let's see, which is like 200 years later when Esau descendants were even considered. So, and Jobab in that context was like years and years later down the line. So, just according to this timeline, that Job mentioned in the Jobab mentioned in Job 42 and 17 commentary definitely doesn't line up. So, like the scholar said, that around that time, especially the Alexandrian scholars who translated that used some sort of bias. I don't know why, So I guess that's on you guys to do your research, since you basically brought the text out and you just wanted to assume that that was Job, but according to the timeline on Bible Hub, that's not the same Jobab, and then there's two other Jobabs as well. Well, three more. A king of the town of Madan, somewhere in North Palestine. Joshua defeated him in Joshua 11:1, and is referenced in Joshua 12:19. And then there's a Benjamite, son of Shaharaim, and that's in First Chronicles 8 and 9. And then the last one is a Benjamite, son of Elpal, and that one can be referenced in 1 Chronicles chapter 8 as well, but verse 18. So the only Job that probably makes sense, what Jobab, if that's what his name was, would be a son of Joachim. And let's see if there's anything on Joachim. And then Joktan, he's a son of Eber and a brother of Peleg, and from whom 13 tribes of Arabia sprang. So, I mean, is Job an Arabian? I don't know. But definitely during that time, 21 BC, the kingdom of Edom wasn't even thought about. And even though they said Job had great riches, and he had three constituents to come to him and try to convince him to make a decision. But it's still hard to say if Job was the king of Edom. But based off of this timeline, I mean, he's not. So, I mean, you guys, I guess the burden is on you, since you want Job to be Esau so bad. So I'm just waiting to see what you guys come up with. Let me know. I'm kind of interested now. Like I said, Brother Faithful, Brother Jay, Kimiel, and the proponents of SOG, this is not meant to be disrespectful or any of that. It's just to say, hey, let's just do research, man. Let's not get confounded. Let's do research and sharpen each other's sword. You know what I mean? Because you gotta study yourself to be approved. You can't just be, a commentarian. You know what I mean? And I know you're gonna say, what is a commentarian? But a commentarian to me is somebody that repeats others' commentary without doing their own research. So